Am I the a-hole for trying to control my girlfriend's money? I, 29, hate debt. It's nothing but a weight around your ankles to keep you from moving ahead with your life. I was lucky enough to get scholarships for most of college and paid off the loans I did have to get ASAP. I did go ahead and buy a new car for the increased safety features, but only have a few thousand left on that loan because, again, aggressive paying it off. I just bought a house because a mortgage is half of what my old apartment rent was. But I plan on being aggressive with this too and hopefully have it paid off in a fraction of the time. Long story short, I freaking hate debt. Makes me very anxious and feel physically sick. My girlfriend, 29, on the other hand, has a ton of debt and doesn't really care. She has student loans, her car, her credit card, is making the bare minimum payments so she has extra money to play with each month. Because I do love her and could theoretically see myself spending my life with her, I made her a deal. She could live in my house, rent, grocery, and utility free until her debts are paid off. With her salary, it would take her about 1.5 years to pay it all off if she put the max amount she could towards them. It would then become our house and she would help take half of the payments so we could be on more equal footing. She accepted this without question, and we even sat down to look over her finances, budget, pay stubs, everything so we could make a comprehensive plan. Well, the other day, her cell rang while she was in the shower, so I picked it up. Turns out it's a debt collector. I confronted her about this when she got out and dressed. Since it's been a few months, she should have been able to pay off at least the smallest loan in full. And it turns out she just stopped paying everything. Let everything go into default since you'll just pay it when we're married. I then made it very clear that we weren't getting married anytime soon, not until her debt was gone, and she knows my stance on keeping long-term debt. This upset her. She started yelling at me, and I made it very clear she had 3 options: follow our deal and pay off her debt, pay me back for the last few months I've apparently funded her lifestyle, or leave and go stay with her brother, Huffy. She packed a bag and left, saying we'd talk about this later when I'd calmed down. I made it clear there was nothing to talk about, and I'd have her stuff packed by morning. The last few hours, however, her entire family's called, our mutual friends have called, everyone's called to put in their 2 cents on how I was being too controlling with her money. I see it as her being a freeloader, especially since she knows my anxieties around being in large amounts of debt. Parents lost everything in '08. We were homeless for a year. I refuse to do that again. Am I the a-hole here?